everybody, Elizabeth here at Petals and Parchment. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. My lovely member Donna wanted to see a tutorial on how I put this journal together. This binding style was actually inspired by Sea Lemon on YouTube. They did one that was along the spine, and so I just sort of modified it to be on the top of mine, and it worked beautifully. So I'm going to show you how I put this together, and it's really easy, so come along. Okay, so the first thing, you just need some paper that's all the same size, and I picked this textured paper. I just had pre-cut squares, and I think this might have come in like a pack of random textured papers that they sell at the Dollar Tree. You'll usually get like a short stack of various pages, and you can use them in so many ways. So I went ahead and just stacked mine together and lined up the spine the way that I need it. And so all I did was using any measurement. This one is the one that I use. Let's see, it is 1/2 inch. Lined it up here, and all I did was line the first line up. So line your ruler up, and then the first mark that you're going to make, let me zoom you in here, is going to be right here. And then I just made a little mark at each 1/2 inch interval all the way down the spine, making sure to leave the same gap at the other side. So then I came and I lined my ruler up with the last one, and I just continued like so. So now I just have a row of dots across the spine here, and I'm going to punch each of those using my small crocodile. And the great thing about the crocodile punch is that you can move this slider so that they're all evenly spaced from the edge. So I'm just testing how far in I want the hole, and I'm going to move the slider that way that they're all the same, and I can just move along to each hole and not worry about getting it crooked. So that looks pretty good. So I'm just going to go for it and punch all the holes here all the way down the spine. This might be a little bit too close, but that's okay. Just going to go with it. Okay, so now we've got our holes punched. I'm going to thread a needle with some thread. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got a much longer section of floss than I really need, but I just want to make sure I have plenty. And then you're just going to start in the middle in the back and pull it all the way through, but you want to leave a tail because that's how we're going to tie it off later. And then you're just going to begin sewing it through. I go up first. Doesn't really matter which way you go. Make sure you get it through all the pages. Okay, and then now we're at the top, and we're going to come back up through the second hole, and while we're there we'll put a bead coming back down, and then continue sewing back down, and every time you come back up, put another bead. Oops, I have a knot in my thread, which is not cool. I'm gonna see if I can get this undone and be right back. Okay, I got the knot out, so now I'm just gonna add another bead and continue going. Alright, back through this side. And I'm just trying to keep it tight as I go. And then once you get back to the middle, you're just going to start sewing again. You're not going to put a bead yet. Just keep going like we did in the first half. got hooked again. Okay, and now that we're coming back down towards the middle again, we'll grab another bead and we'll do the same thing, heading in the other direction. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now we add another bead. Let's see. I definitely want to get like a clear one in there. Okay, we have one more bead. Oops, I keep getting caught on everything, but it looks like I had a good amount of string to work with, so I can use the leftovers for another project. Okay, last bead. Let's see. Let's pick which one will match. I think this light pink one, so that we have a pattern. Okay, so we're at the last one. We just go back through the middle here. Okay, and then you have the two halves on the back. We can get rid of the needle now. And I'm just going to make sure the beads are where I want them and that all the string is tight. And I'm going to pull it tightly without ripping and just make a knot back here. I'm not very good at keeping the knot tight, so I usually ask my daughter for help to hold the string down here for me. So let's see if I can do it on my own. This is the trickiest part for me, is making it tight. There we go. Hey, I did pretty good. And I'm just going to tie it one more time to be certain that it's nice and tight, and then snip it off. Here's our binding. I think that looks really awesome, and everything opens up nicely. It's very durable. It's a really cool way to use beads on a binding. It's super simple when you get the hang of it. And then now we have this cute little journal to decorate. I hope you give this binding method a try, and if you do, make sure to come show me in the Facebook group Petals and Parchment, or tag me and show me what you make. Also, go check out Sea Lemon. They have the most incredible bookbinding tutorials. I love having a new binding method in my pocket. Everybody have a great crafty weekend. Until next time, stay crafty. Bye!